Hi guys. Welcome to Daily Tips with Monica. I appreciate you guys for coming. I always tell you guys that I know, but I do appreciate you guys for coming. It's Friday. I can't wait for the weekend to come. I cannot wait for the weekend to come, guys. I am so excited about the panel that we're going to do. So I just want to tell you guys that, look forward to the panel. I really want you guys to look forward to the panel. It's going to be a great, it's going to be a great panel. I feel it in my spirit that this is going to be a great panel discussion that we're doing. And I want you guys to come. Please make sure you come to the panel. We're going to be inspired. We're going to have a lot of great topics. So I want you guys to come. So, guys, what we're going to talk about today, um, what we're going to talk about today is because I think I've been dealing with this, and I think this would encourage someone as well. Um, is um, is going to be tips on ways of to break down our emotional walls and find deep love and a deep connection. So, um, I, me myself, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do fear. We all fear of getting hurt. Um, well, the first thing is, do the fear of getting hurt does it get in our way of having a close and loving relationship? Sometimes we can let fear of being hurt um, can cause us to cause us to put a wall up. And that's the thing for me. I put a wall up because of fear of being hurt. Um, but we have to know that's something. Being hurt is a universal experience. We all gonna go through some type of hurt in our life. Um, we have been like injured to like unkind words or been displeased by um, anyone that we're close to. You may have been betrayed by a friend or a lover or had your heart broken. These experiences happen. We begin to build, as these feelings and experiences happen, we begin to build an emotional wall to protect our heart. And over time, those walls get taller and taller, thicker and stronger. And you discover that the sting of being hurt wasn't as painful. Um, you can build walls so you can feel like we build walls in our heart so we could feel better and survive and cope in our world. And when you build those walls, it allows you to function and not fall apart. Here are some tips um, that that can help you through this. If The first thing is um, just allow me a few moments, please. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I'm sorry about that. So the first tip that I do have for you guys to break down the walls that we have when we're trying to when we're in a relationship is to overcome fear with courage. We fear being hurt, and we also fear missing an opportunity. We fear failure. Fear is the greatest enemy that we have, and always has been the greatest enemy that we have. And fear will prevent you from acting decisively when you need to. Fear will cloud your judgment, and it will push you to push other people away because of a false assumption that you have about people. But people that are courageous, they do not lack fear, but they are scared out of their mind just like everybody else. But the key to not letting fear guide your actions, push that fear in the back of your mind and act and be happy. In spite of that fear that you have to overcome that. So overcome fear with courage. So have the courage to not be afraid of letting someone in. Have that, know that everybody is not the same. Everybody's not like the past. People tell me that because I go through those issues. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I go through those issues. I go through those issues of fear because you don't want to be hurt again. But you have to know that that individual may have been hurt before too, and they may be scared too, but they're willing to give it a try. So why not let the walls down, the barriers that you have down because of fear, because you think they may be just like the next individual, and just let it down and let it be what it's gonna be. Like I said, I got to practice. I'm gonna practice what I'm preaching. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. So overcome your fear with courage. Be courageous. Be uh be be that person that, like, you know what, I'm gonna let that fear put that fear in the back of my mind, and I'm gonna allow myself to feel again. I'm gonna allow myself that happiness again. I'm not gonna let doubt get in my ear. I'm not gonna let doubt make me feel like, I don't deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to have a good relationship or friendship or job or whatever. So tear down those walls. Tear down those walls that you have. Um, and then the second thing is vanish doubt with true grit. Everyone has doubts. We all doubt our ability, and sometimes we doubt the person that we're with. We sometimes doubt how we may look. We may doubt our self worth. If we have doubts and we know ourselves the best, then why should anyone else believe in us? Be very honest about your abilities and your weaknesses. Then use your courage to try something. Keep trying something until you succeed. Persevere when all the odds are set up to be against you. That what is called true grit. True grit is the ability to keep going on no matter what happens. So you know how some people just say, you have to just suck it up and just keep going. That's what we have to do. We have to suck it up and keep going. You take those punches and keep moving forward. You keep moving forward because that is how winning is done. Sometimes, sometimes a person just want you to try, not to succeed, but to make an effort to try. So learn true grit. When things come against you and when things happen, sometimes you can be in doubt and you feel like, oh, I don't deserve happiness, or I'm not, I don't feel as beautiful as people see me. I deal with these things. I deal with these things. I'm talking about myself, but I want to encourage myself and I want to encourage you guys. Have true grit. Go through it. Suck it up and keep going. Put those doubt and low feelings to the back of your mind and just allow yourself to be happy. Try to be that person that no matter what that is coming against me, that I'm going to move forward. I'm going to win the race. I want to be happy. So guess what? Those things that's from the past does have nothing to do with right now. Does not have anything to do with right now. So that's why I have to keep moving forward because this is my winning season. When we realize when we know that this is our winning season, we have to go after it. And we sometimes we're not we I know that sometimes we want to some things we don't become successful at, but those things that we really want to work hard for and want to be successful at, we have to have that true grit. That means we got to go through some things, and if it don't work out, we got to suck it up and keep going. But we're gonna continue to go. We're gonna continue to look forward to the next day. So for vanish the doubt and with true grit, that means sucking it up and keep going, no matter what happens. When that's what true grit is about. It's about keep going no matter what's happening. You're just gonna keep going. Because it's gonna be people that's gonna speak against you. They ain't gonna want I'm gonna be honest with you, in a relationship, some people don't want you to be happy. They want that all that drama that they have going on in their life, they want that same drama to go on in your life. They don't some people want you to be miserable just like them. So we can't be that way. We can't be that way. Um we have to use true grit and push through all those negative thoughts, those negative feelings, and just push through. The third thing is release shame and embrace acceptance. Some things in your past we sometimes we feel ashamed about. Uh, Sometimes we can be ashamed of who we were at one time. Sometimes we can be ashamed of the job that we have and the education that we have. And sometimes we are ashamed of our circumstances, and sometimes we are ashamed of our mistakes. But the thing is, that shame holds you down in a pit that is hard to escape. And the way to remove that and escape those feelings is to accept yourself and your circumstances. Accept your partner and all their baggage as well. Once you accept all of that, then you can start moving forward. Do not hold mistakes or things in your past against yourself or your partner. I'm talking to myself. I promise you, I'm talking to myself. Today is a new day. Yesterday is gone and done. And there is nothing you can do to change the past, but you can stay changing your future. So, those things that in your past that you are ashamed of, those things that you are in your past that you are ashamed of, and that's causing you to build this wall, um, don't be ashamed. That's your past. You can always work on your future. Accept yourself and your circumstances and where you are in life right now. Accept those things. Love yourself. Um, Accept your partner as they are. If some people come with baggage, some people come with baggage, and and you do as well. But you have to accept people and their baggage, and then that's when you can start moving forward. That's when you can start uh, letting those walls down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. This person's not perfect. But maybe if we come together, we can make each other happy. we can uplift one another. We can't do nothing about our past, but we can do something about the future. So I am not going to be ashamed of my past. I'm not going to be ashamed of the hurt that I went through. I'm not going to be ashamed of the physical abuse or my education, that I may not have the highest education, but I am a human being. I know who I am. I know what kind of heart I have and what type of woman I am. So I'm not ashamed. And I'm embracing, I am accepting myself, and I am embracing my future. That's what we have to do. We have to embrace that our future, we want our future to be bright. We have to embrace the fact of accepting ourselves and accepting that if we want our future to be different, we're going to have to go about a change. And that means letting go of the past. My thing is, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My thing is, it's hard for me sometimes to let go of the past. And I don't want to beat anybody up for some past stuff or run anyone away from because of some things of the past. They haven't done anything to me, so why am I trying to beat them up for past for people what people have done to me in the past? And I'm gonna be honest, um, I want to be better than that, and I'm gonna go about that change because I don't want to run. If you never know, you may be running off people just you um because you haven't let go of the past. So as of today, you know, I'm letting go of those past mistakes. I'm not ashamed of those mistakes I made. I'm not ashamed of those failed relationships. I'm not ashamed of them because that's what made me Monica. That's what made me the strong, God fearing mom that I am now. So the fourth thing is refuse judgments of others or yourself. So once you have accepted your past and your partner's past, you can refuse people, you can stop judging yourself, and you can refuse to judge your the person that you're in a relationship with. Being overly critical of past mistake is damaging to a good long-term relationship. If you find yourself keeping score or holding grudges, then you are part of the problem. People have made mistakes, even yourself. Sitting in judgment of them is not your place and does nothing to strengthen the relationship. That is not easy. That's not to say you should not have standards. You should have standards or that you should embrace unacceptable behavior. But if someone is honestly trying to start fresh and better themselves, including yourself, then remind them of their failures does not move the relationship forward, it moves it backwards. So refuse judgments of others or yourself. So once you have accepted your partner mistakes, you know how once you have accepted your partner mistakes and your own, then you're able to move forward. Do not be critical of them because of the things they have done in the past. They don't live there no more, and you shouldn't either. Don't sit there and judge people for their past. Don't judge them for their past. Their past is the past. Some people are really trying to better themselves for their future. They're really trying to be a better man. They're really trying to be a better woman. So, and you reminding them of their past is not helping. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm guilty. I am guilty. See, one thing about me, I can't sit up here and talk to you guys about do this and do that, and then knowing that I have issues too. I'm not gonna be sitting up here acting like I'm so perfect and that I'm I don't struggle with things because I do. I struggle with things. I struggle with a lot of things. And some of these things I struggle with in relationships. In my relationship, I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be better than that. I'm trying to not be judgmental. I'm trying to break down the walls that I have. No, and like I said, no, you don't supposed to allow a person to accept bad behavior, like someone's cussing you out and disrespecting you, cheating, lying, manipulating, being toxic. You don't have to accept those traits. But if a person's really trying and really trying to be there for you and trying to be and be real with you, then give that a chance. Give that a chance. And not only am I telling you guys that, I'm telling myself that because it's hard for me sometimes to it's hard for me to put down walls because my walls they real thick because I be like I'm not finna deal with it. I ain't finna allow it. But if I know I don't allow it, then if I see that they are doing me like that, I know to walk away. So sometimes it's okay to let your walls down and feel again, and that's what I'm gonna want to do. Um, I'm going to let the walls down, and I'm going to allow myself to be in a place where I can be happy, where I can be, just enjoy life. And just not take everything so serious or feel like people are just always coming against me. So guys, if you need to tear down some of those walls, then tear down some of those walls. The fifth thing is, guys, let go of resentment and embrace love. So we resent people in situations because we are very angry with them. Being angry, guys, wears you down and it affects your relationships. No one wants to be with someone who is angry and resentful all the time. Let go of it. Let go of it because you refuse to judge others for their past, and you have released your own shame and accepted yourself the way you are. Embrace your love for yourself and others. Use that love to build yourself up and build your partner, and build up the foundation of the relationship. Eventually, you will build up that foundation so much that you have buried the walls between you. So don't um so don't be let go of resentment and embrace love. So let go of all that resentment that you have and that anger that you have. Let it go. I know y'all may feel like I'm talking to myself. I am. And I'm sorry. I want to encourage the next lady because you don't want to miss out on something. Me myself, I don't want to miss out on something that could be good for me because of fear, because of resentment, because of judgment, because of being ashamed, or because of self doubt. So I want to encourage the next lady to let go some of those walls that you have built up, and don't be angry. Let it go. Let go, and just don't judge anyone. Let go of that shame that you have. Accept yourself for who you are. No, like no one's saying that you should let someone mistreat you. What they're saying is let someone that's trying and showing and all of them showing you real, genuine love. Let them in. Love yourself and also love other people. Build yourself up with self love. And then once you build yourself up with self love, you'll be able to build up your partner with love, and y'all will build up a foundation. Um, and then once y'all do that, then all that self doubt, that's what I'm looking at it. All that self doubt, all that anger, all that embarrassment, all that being ashamed, all that'll be gone. So, um, we're going to go ahead and recap. The first thing is we're going to overcome fear with courage. So, what we're going to do is we're going to overcome that fear that we have, and we're going to have the courage to let someone in. Overcome being afraid of being hurt. And I'm telling myself that. And I'm telling you that. If you're going feeling like you can't overcome that fear of being hurt. Overcome that fear. If it happens, it happens. But pick yourself up and try again. That was someone told me. Um, the second thing is banish doubt with true grit. So all those doubts that you have, put those doubts in the back of your mind and persevere through it all. Persevere through it all. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. Don't let it steal your joy. Don't let it get you down. This is your winning season. So when you're winning, you don't have to live in self-doubt. The third thing is release shame and embrace acceptance. Don't be ashamed of your past. Your past is your past. It ain't nothing you can do about it. But what you can do is accept an individual as they are. Accept a person for who they are. Love them unconditionally. Don't hold the past over their head. I don't, that's one of my past peeves. Don't remind me of, if I tell you something that happened to me in the past, do not try to hold me for my past and hold it over my head. That's one of my pet peeves. Um, the fourth thing is refuse judgment of others or yourself. So don't judge yourself and don't judge other people. You see that those people that have told you about your past mistakes, don't hold a grudge to them. Or try to keep score of the things they have done. Don't judge them. You have done unacceptable things too. So don't judge people. The fifth thing is let go of resentment and embrace love. So let go of that resentment that you have towards yourself because you allowed someone to hurt you. I'm telling myself this, guys. I know I'm saying this all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Me, sometimes, if I can talk it out, I work through those feelings that I have. That's the type of person I am. Sometimes it's just, I'm trying to get past the mindset of looking at the negative of stuff and just looking at everything in a positive mindset. So that's why I'm giving y'all these tips today because, like, um, I need to not remove some of those walls that I have with people because some people are genuine and some people, and you know who's is for you and who is against you, and those people that are for you, you want to keep in your circle. Those people that are against you, then remove them accordingly. And that's what I have learned. So that's why I say I want to remove walls, because I could be running away people, and I don't want to be that kind of person. So we always want to let go of that resentment that we have, those past mistakes we have, feeling of self-doubt, and we're going to embrace love. We're going to embrace care and things like that. So, guys, these are the tips that I do have for today. That's all the tips that I do have. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope you guys got some kind of understanding. Um, just know that, sometimes when you have, because it, don't let fear get in the way of moving on with your life. Don't tear down some of those walls and let people in, so they can be your friend, they can be your best friend, they can be your boyfriend or your lover, but we have to, if you don't let the walls down, you're not going to let anyone in. And so I am saying that I refuse to let fear, don't let fear get in the way of fear of being hurt, get in the way of being happy. So, guys, thank you so much for coming. I just want to say we will we will be doing a panel, me and the McRae Kingz and Blogs and Fishing as our host. We will be doing a live discussion panel, guys. And y'all have to be here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to do a live panel. And we're going to have a special guest. The special guest, her name is Alyssa Middleton. So, guys, look forward to that. As well, guys. Um, my Panties Cleaned. I will be doing a book review on that. If you guys want to email me or have any questions or anything like that, you can always email me at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. As well, guys, check out that Mom Life merchandise. It's some beautiful merchandise that we need to get. So thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you guys for coming. Um, I guess we'll just do an affirmation the statement today. We're just gonna say today is going to be a good day. Um, I'm not going to let anything or anyone steal my joy. And guess what? I'm going to tear those walls down so I can let some people in. Just say that. I'm going to tear some of those walls down so I can let some people in. Thank you guys so much for coming, and y'all have a wonderful day.